It starts with a wizard. He's old and he's wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he's strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane, when you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Flagon Slayers. Excuse me, too much air in, not enough air out.
Nice job, Jacob.
Thank you. Anyway, in case you missed last week's episode, the group did some shopping, as well as some fortune telling, as well as
forgot about that guy.
cat talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, to say, it was a shopping episode. If you don't like those, meh. If you do like those, I would suggest going watching that.
Very interesting.
Yeah, they got to meet Frederick, the Tabaxi traveling salesman, I guess would be what he is. Who's 9 years old.
Time traveling salesman.
No, you go watch the anyway.
Dimensional travel.
And the group learned some maybe stuff. Who knows? Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it won't. But you guys are currently still in Quad Roads. Frederick has just teleported his shop out of existence, and you guys are just kind of standing there as the hustle and bustle is around you.
Yay.
Lochnar and I are in the pig, right?
True, Lochnar and
Like we all got
you
to the
guys did
pig.
go. Yeah.
We all got there
yeah.
and sat down right as it ended.
You guys traveled to the Squealing Pig, which is where Lochnar and Zygon have run into some new friends. What do you guys want? The tavern is not super busy right now. It is towards it's around 2, 3 in the afternoon. So not a lot of customers at this time.
Nice.
But maybe there will be later.
Should we try to get some rooms, maybe, for the night?
Yeah, it's been a long day of shopping, so
I don't know what I forget what conversation we just walked in on as well.
They were talking with a displaced merchant child, or a child of merchants, and her bodyguard. And it started out as a tense conversation, but it's gotten less tense.
Okay.
You see Lochnar's drinking. He doesn't really need any more information. He's just getting drunk now.
Well, Who are these new people here, Zygon?
Oh, potential business for the future, but nothing that I see needs to happen right this second.
Oh, okay. And what's your name? I'm gonna look at I guess the one that's more the smaller one, the girl.
The woman, yeah.
Yeah.
You can call me Roxy.
Roxy. Okay. All right. And who's your friend?
You look over, you see this guy, scars, on his face, down one of his eyes. Like, this dude's seen some fighting. You can call me Wick.
Wick. Cool. John Wick. Nice job.
I knew you were gonna do that. That has nothing to do. Players ruin things.
How did I?
GMs up there.
That just makes it better. What are you talking about? It's John Wick.
He's not John Wick.
It's Wick.
His real
Wick.
name is Rawick.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's easier to say Wick.
No, that's fine. John Wick. I just want to get their
Caleb,
names in.
one day, Animus will die, and you will look to me for salvation, and I will say, John Wick.
Oh man. Okay, so Roxy. What is Roxy?
She's a tiefling. Sorry, I got cat people on the brain.
Tiefling.
Oh shit.
It's
Don't
okay,
we
they're
all?
pretty cool.
What colors?
Yeah.
What color?
She's pink.
Pink.
Oh,
She's
okay.
pink with
This is
horns
coming
that
back to
kind
me now.
of curl behind the ears.
And then Wick. Is it with
Human.
a CK or a K?
It's with a
Perhaps
CK.
a black suit.
It's a bit of an
Hi.
asshole. Yeah.
Human.
You know what? Tavern explodes, you all die.
Uh-huh.
Reroll characters.
The
Here comes Big Mo.
George R.R. Martin style.
Yeah,
Man.
we're gonna do the red wedding right now.
Oh,
Well,
God.
no, I was referring to his fans kept asking for the next book, and he was just like, if you guys don't shut up, I'm just gonna have the red comet blow up the planet.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh man, I
His
honestly
next
think
book
that's
is
how
2
it should
pages.
end anyway. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like they all die. The end.
Swipe
Give
it
me
out.
$60.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's like if
What
you
if I just Venmo him $20 and he just tells me how it ends?
they all
I
die.
don't know, man.
All right, getting back to it. Sorry, I'm just trying to get back to where we were last week because I was gonna say something to these guys, but Saigon, have you and Lochnar secured a couple of rooms for us tonight at all?
No, we sat down for a few beverages, as we're known to do, and
Yes.
people got a little nosy and
Uh,
kind of took off from there.
all right. Okay. Well, yeah, Thea, I think it's a good idea for us to grab some rooms.
Okay. I can take care of that and just find somebody to talk to about getting rooms. We need
You've been to many taverns. You know who's in charge. Probably the bartender.
yeah.
So you go up to the bar. You see this half-orc woman, wearing just like a vest, like a leather vest thing, like armor, essentially leather armor.
Mhm.
Sleeveless. You see she's wearing like leather, not leather pants, but like leather on the side, like wool sort of, and she's just cleaning some of the glasses out, just getting ready for tonight's shift. Kind of like a short haircut,
Okay.
Cool.
just cleaning out the glasses or the mugs, I guess.
Hi there.
Hi.
I was wondering if I would talk to you about securing some rooms for the night.
Well, how many do you have?
6. Right, 6.
I think we can find something. She goes over to this book. Yeah, we got. You'll have to double up, but we got 3 rooms if you want them.
No, that's fine. Works for me. How much?
That'll be About 5 gold apiece.
Oh my god.
A lot. It feels like a lot.
These freaking it's the religious cities, man, trying to make money off of us.
Yeah, it's like when you go to the Vatican, a hotel's like $300. What's that about?
When you go to
What's the
Nashville,
deal?
hotel's like $300.
We all know that that's the true religious capital of the world. Nashville.
I mean, Graceland is my,
Yeah. King.
That's right.
We're getting really off topic. I apologize.
Alright, we need to get our heads into this game and say
I know, I'm like not here.
Our roleplay is gonna be so shit tonight if we don't get into this.
I am like not. I gotta like figure it out. Can I cast? No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah.
Ask
Remember,
us for money.
spells are bad here.
Not
well, I guess
mine.
divine. Yeah, divine's okay.
You can also ask us to help you out with rooms.
Ooh.
I'll look at her and be like, I mean, since we're getting 3, is there any way you could cut us a deal? Maybe 12 for the night instead of
Make
15?
persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, is that a Corey?
Is it a Corey?
It's a Corey!
He lives.
Alright, hold on.
I don't think I did.
Give us a couple seconds, guys, just a sec. everyone, and we're back.
We're back. We got our Corey now.
Corey's here.
Hi, Corey.
He's back.
Hello.
We all know that the show would not go on without you, Corey.
Mhm.
So now we've got to finish our shopping, right?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Corey would just turn it off.
Magical items.
The barbarian who doesn't shop for magical items is not gonna be very happy about us.
You know, one of these times you're gonna really piss off Lochnar, and he's gonna murder an entire town because he doesn't want to go shopping. He's going to decimate a market just to spite you people.
We
But,
need to find some other
idea.
activities for him in
Idea.
town.
Yeah.
Right.
There's plenty of you could go to the proving grounds. That'd be a good place.
There you go.
All right, so we're
But
in a
I'm not
bar.
gonna tell you guys where to go because you haven't asked where to go.
No.
Fair enough.
All right,
Yeah, you
Corey.
guys are
I
in
can just
Squealing
kill one
Pig.
time until I can meet my wife.
Thea is currently trying to get rooms for the group.
They're a little pricey, but it's okay.
I
Ron's
mean, we can
gonna sit.
afford it, but like,
Yeah, it's
should
a
we?
little pricey.
Should we?
Nah, we do. We need it. I mean, this is a good place. They got alcohol. We got money. It's all good.
Oh, okay. 18. Here's
18.
my persuasion check.
Hmm.
And we are having to double up.
Lochnar doesn't need a room.
That's fine.
He just
12
needs
it
a
is.
bar stool and a bar to lean upon.
We get it.
Well,
Lognar's back is probably just destroyed if he only sleeps at bars.
Crunchy, man.
If he ever slept in a regular bed, his back would hurt too much.
Yeah.
I'll give her 12 gold.
You know, physics doesn't apply the same way in this world. I'm pretty sure.
Physics is different.
he has a loincloth of comfort.
Yes. It's got
You get a
nice
full night's rest no matter where you sleep.
Exactly.
Breezy.
You
Yeah,
guys
that
now
loincloth
have rooms,
provides
but you will have
great
to double
lumbar
up.
support.
What time is it, Jacob?
It's around 3.
Just enough time to go shopping. All right. Now,
I mean, I do still need to buy some stuff, but I'm making a list right now, and I want it to take 2 seconds.
yeah. Well, we can just do like
I
a
got-
drop in. Or
Flagon's gonna ask everybody how their day has been since we've been separated for a little while.
something.
So, what you guys been up to on it? You know, Lochnar and I came and got the spot. And
Nothing much. We me and Braun checked out that little magic stand. Ended up having a lot inside of it. And I bought a couple things, but I don't. Are these two trustworthy? Because they're chilling out with us.
Oh, they're chums now. We're buddies.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, we're a bunch of peas in a pod.
he doesn't.
that's
seem,
the spirit.
Yeah.
he seems
Another round for us. Waiter, waitress, wench, lady.
Mm.
Wick, to be fair, you seem about as trustworthy as most of the people we actually meet. So. And trust. Most of the people we meet and trust for whatever reason.
I like this one. Maybe
Oh,
you're
you
not
like
too
this
bad.
one, but you didn't like me at first. Oh, we're getting you drunken up, aren't we? Who
I
life?
prefer the quiet
L'chaim.
ones.
Well,
All right. Well, yeah, we just kind of shopped a little bit. Something that would be necessary for the group to know because I don't think anyone's heard it yet. I bought a couple rings.
oh, you fancy, huh?
Well, that's and one ring
just a sad
is
boy.
a one-way. Pretty much, it's pretty much a one-way ticket for all these rings, but they all take us to a different dimension, and then it takes about a month to recharge. So,
Jesus.
A point of order. Anna said us. It's only the ring bearer
yeah,
that teleports.
ta-
it's
takes
not us.
takes a person to this place. I got one for the Abyss, one for the
I'm gonna
Shadowfell.
perk up at that.
Yeah, and one for the elemental plane of water. So the Abyss, there are a ton of rings. This kid has some fucking shit. Like it's crazy. Like Zagon, you might need to check him out someday. But yeah, he hooked me up a little bit for those. So I mean, not that one of us should be going there alone, but it's there if we need it, or if someone needs to get to a certain point or something like that. I don't know.
Good to know we've got some backup plans and
Yeah.
everything. That's good.
Yeah.
How's the fortune teller? Was he a scam artist?
Seemed like it.
Yeah.
Similar to-
Lochnar, what'd you get out of him?
Absolutely nothing. Complete and utter scam.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't go to him. That's exactly what
I would not recommend him. And yeah, don't bother even asking like what he told me, because it's a dirty lie, you know.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, that seemed I was about to say that
Yeah.
seems like you went on a little bit too long about that one. It seems like you cared a little too much about what he told you.
He hurt my feelings. That's what he did.
The 15.
He told me I smelled funny, and you know what? I like my stench.
Even a
What'd
ghost.
you get, Zaga?
Oh, it's a 15. It's a 15.
Lognar, make a deception check.
Fuck. Yeah. No. I failed.
Yeah, Zygon, he's clearly lying.
That piques my interest, but okay. I've never seen Lochnar so flustered, really. Okay.
Except for that one time with his dad, whenever he was hunting us down at the.
What's in this alcohol? Hey, waitress, waiter, winch, lady, majigger thingy.
And we were also going to
We
rescue
get another
Thea.
round, fellas.
Well, Wick and Roxy, how long have you guys been in town?
You see Roxy starts to go answer you, and Wick cuts her off. Long enough.
Do you know?
To
For
party?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering what kind of we don't have anything to do until tomorrow. Was wondering if there's any night life that happens here in the religious city of Vasselheim.
You see him look around a little bit. I might know a place. If you're wanting to get your hands dirty, that is.
If I get your hands dirty, they've got a fun night planned, then maybe, yeah.
He means like
Yeah, like
you got a
overflowing
septic
flasks.
Well, going to the Braving Grounds, you might be able to find who your big guy's looking for.
Oh shit, we're getting into this real quick. Maybe not parties tonight.
oh, we're here. We're already partying, birdie boy.
I mean, Lochnar,
Tweet.
if you have a chance
Tweet,
to
tweet.
find what's his face,
Tweet.
I forgot his name.
Rock and roll.
There's Farum.
Farum. Lochnar, do you want to go try to find Farum today, or do you want to?
Fuck it, yeah. Let's go. Let's go fight
Oh.
some.
Ooh.
Let's go fight some people.
I would suggest waiting until later in the
Yeah, it's
evening.
kind of. We're just getting day drunk right now.
Even better for an adventure, though. Am I right, Lochnar?
Oh yeah, we could have some real fun.
And these are the ones that won a tournament against the greatest adventurers.
I'd like to point out.
Damn right.
Work hard, play hard.
Yeah.
That's right.
If
Work kind of hard. Play stupid hard.
So, Braun, I need you to make a perception check.
My pizza's. Oh my god.
Ooh, that was fast.
that was fast.
Dang. 19.
19. So, Braun, you've been a father for a few days now, so your father senses are tingling.
Well qualified.
I forgot about the dragon.
Father's senses are tingling.
You hear like a jostling of different glassware, and you look and you see the bar as the bartender is distracted with a customer that recently came in.
Oh no.
You see a bottle getting lifted by something that is not visible,
Oh
being
god.
tucked into something, and
Being tucked into something, like disappearing
yeah,
into
it disappears. Yeah, it disappears
Oh.
into thin air.
It was an
um,
empty bottle?
No, it was a full bottle of
Oh.
what It's called
top shelf.
Dragon. It's called
Oh.
Dragon Rum.
Uh-huh.
It's normal rum that's been distilled with dragon blood in it.
Okay. I'm gonna look around and see if I see Anzu.
So that
First
bits
of
of
all,
real
Yeah,
dragon. in it?
I
Anzu's
feel
there.
like that's a fair assumption.
Andrew's there. He's just chilling. He looks at you. He's like, "What?
Did you see that?
No. What did you
Did
see?
you see that?
Did I see what? What are you talking about?"
Okay, I'm just gonna look around the room a little bit more. Do I see anybody like making the motions of like mage hand and stuff?
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. You don't see any of that. And mage hand is visible. So if it were mage hand, you'd be able to see it.
Gotcha.
But you do notice that your child is not with you.
Oh, I thought they had stayed with the ship or something. Like whenever we left.
No. The ship's not even here
Yeah,
anymore.
the ship
Oh,
is
okay.
owned by
Remember we
the
ran.
demon.
Well,
Because
Remember?
I had stepped away whenever we had gotten to Vasselheim, so I guess I just lost track of them.
They were just kind of with us.
I just didn't mention them in the last episode because there wasn't really a lot for them to do.
Peggy,
Or they did stuff without you
Just
knowing.
ran around the warehouse.
Peggy's tied up at the front like a horse would be, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we have
Can I just say
Peggy and we
something very
have the
funny?
dragon child. So
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I hit pay with cash upon delivery, and he just set the food at my door and left.
Ooh.
So I just got all of that for free,
unless he comes back.
and I'm confused.
If he's like,
He's
oh,
gonna get yelled at by his manager.
Yeah, he'll come back. So
Alright, well, Abby's got stuff she's dealing with. So
yeah,
treats and stuff.
pizza
Perfect
stuff.
stuff to be dealing with.
Hmm.
The
Yeah,
perfect plan.
but they currently are nowhere near you, and you don't know where they are because you can't see them.
Well, not sure what to do about that. I don't want to cause a commotion. I'll just kind of make a note.
make
Okay.
a note.
'Cause it's-
My child
Make a-
has alcohol that they just stole from a bar
Yeah,
while
I mean-
invisible.
It's dragon's blood. I mean, by rights, it's theirs, right?
Yeah, that's a valid point.
You know what? When you put it like that, yeah. You can't argue with that logic. I mean, what are you guys drinking? Saigon, Lochner, what you guys drinking?
Giant flagons of ale.
Enormous.
They're like this, like double this. They're
Like a
huge.
half keg.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Is she walking around? Is the waiter walking around?
Yeah, he's walking around.
Oh.
It's a male waiter.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're getting rid of gender stereotypes in this bar.
I'm gonna wave him over. Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
He comes over to you. He is also a half orc.
Ooh.
Yeah, what can I get you?
Yeah, I was wondering if you guys have anything that's regional to Vasselheim, drink-wise.
We've
He
got
said,
a
"Do you have
wine
any
list.
local IPAs?"
Yeah.
Gosh.
Halo.
We have a wine list if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'll take a wine list. Or actually, just bring me what the most popular wine from Vasselheim would be.
It's nice and barley wine.
Are you sure, sir? It's pretty expensive.
How expensive?
Well, it's distilled from the vineyard next to the birth heart, so
Dear Lord.
Oh.
there's only about 6 bottles of it a year.
This is the most popular?
The
What are you
bird
talking about?
was so pretentious.
Well, it is
Jesus.
popular. It's
Okay,
just
I mean, how much is a bottle?
it's gonna run you about 300 gold.
Alright, so how much is the most popular wine that isn't fucking expensive? That, like,
You
people
said-
drink on a
Sir,
daily.
Sir, there's no need to get excited.
No, you're right,
here.
you're right. I'm sorry. You're right. I asked. You're right.
We've got one that commemorates the bicentennial of Platinum Temple being constructed.
Bring it over.
When in Rome, right?
Bring
You
it
know?
over.
Right away, sir.
How much is that going to cost, Jacob?
It'll be
250.
50 gold.
50 gold? I'm
It's a
gonna
little cheaper.
just to even out my prices here. I'm gonna do 45 gold and 10 silver.
Caleb, I don't care how you deal with your money. Also, that's not enough silver.
10. What?
It's
10
it'd
silver
be
is
50.
1 gold. It'd be
He does
50
it
silver.
anyway in hopes that the barkeep is terrible.
How
at
much
math.
is? Wait, what?
45
10
gold,
oh,
50
yeah,
silver.
50 silver. You're right.
Yeah.
Conversion hard.
Math hard.
In my head, I was
Math,
thinking.
math hard. Film major, not do math.
All right, I'm gonna pour a couple glasses around the table to.
Yeah, he comes over and gives you the bottle in a bucket with ice in it.
Nice.
And it's not like cubed ice. It's like an ice block that they chipped, and there's like,
Mhm.
yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll have everyone have a drink of that.
So as you pour it, you see it comes out, and it's got like it's like sparkling, and like it's got a little bit of a metallic tint to the look. Really nice looking wine, though. You see Anzu. He starts swirling it in his mouth.
Oh no.
Jeez. Oh, too real. Too
Oh
real.
God.
That was not the ASMR I wanted.
He got it.
Oh.
He did it though.
He did, and I wish you
It's
hadn't.
There's no
it's
Cardi B
wine.
ASMR.
What a
This
hint-
wine
what
is
a hints that
this
you're
wine
tasting.
is wine. It tastes like wine.
I'm
Very whiny.
I'm getting hints of I don't know wine.
Okay. Well, let's just get a couple drinks in us and wait for the sun to go
Maybe
down.
grape.
I'll pour a glass for Wick and my bottle will probably run out here, but I'll pour a glass for Wick and Roxy.
There seems to be some alcohol in here, perhaps.
Yes, Lochnar, I also picked up on the alcohol.
Yes.
Astute.
It
Astute.
might be at the bottom of the glass.
Oh, I should get there.
So, Animus, you notice as you place the glass in front of Roxy, Wick grabs it and slides it over to him, not letting her drink it.
Who is this dude? I don't like it.
She's underage.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
seems
know
like
that.
a-
I didn't know
okay.
that.
Hey,
Deal.
we won't tell. We won't.
Just a little wine. Like,
Not drink, Roxy?
No.
Not yet.
I think he came back for his money. Hold on.
No, not only on special occasions, but no, not really.
Okay. Well,
This is a special occasion.
yeah. I mean,
We made.
I
Great friends.
disagree, Lochnar. I think that this is actually more of a farce than you think.
well, I mean, you got
Your mom is a farce.
you got Zygon and Lochnar here to agree to help you guys with something that I mean we have
well,
yet
to
to
be
really...
fair, it was just Lochnar that agreed, but
Well, to be fair as well, though, you two are the most I don't know, the ones who wouldn't accept this kind of situation usually.
Yeah.
It'd
Yeah.
be
I think
any-
unhelpful is the word
Yeah.
you're looking for.
unhelpful
Why
when
do you just
someone
say
comes
selfish?
unhelpful. You know,
when someone comes calling. It's usually not for Lochnar and Zygon. So
Well, you know, for
some
once.
call it unhelpful, some call it intelligent. You know.
Well, for once, somebody's helping me, so I'm willing to help them. And usually, it's not that case at all. It's someone who's helping you, and I'm like, oh, I guess I have to tag along. Well.
Lochnar, we're here. That's
Well,
why.
Locknar's wanting to help someone to get something his back scratched because
eh,
Locknar's back is quite itchy.
we're taking you up to we're taking you to find Ferrum tonight. So
Zygon's gonna note down a back scratcher as a birthday present or something for future reference.
See
um,
Lochnar.
Zygon pull out a small black notebook, and he makes a small note and then closes it before anyone can see.
did you already give them all the information necessary for what you need us to do here, Roxy?
We didn't really get into it. I was too busy asking for an autograph.
Oh, okay.
You see,
She's a big fan.
Her pink cheeks turn a little bit more rosy.
Well, I guess let's get some information down. Can you guys tell us kind of just everything you need and what kind of time frame we're looking at? Because we have a couple other things going on, including
Just
the
a
fact that
couple.
we're
Yeah.
currently being hunted. Just letting you know.
Harboring the soul
Well, I
of the
wouldn't.
demon lord.
I wouldn't want to
All cards on
distract
the
you
table.
from your business.
Oh my gosh.
Listen,
But
I mean, first and foremost does come our own business in some of our eyes, but a couple of us will definitely say helping others may be something to do along the way. I go either way, but I'm also in it for the group, so, you know.
well, it'd probably be best to give you a little bit of background.
Yes.
So I was hired a few years ago by Roxy's family to be her personal bodyguard. This was around when she was about 10.
Okay.
The family suspected that their rivals might be plotting something. So, I've been called her nanny before. You see Roxy
Ew.
laughs a little bit. But it's my job to keep her safe. A few months ago, the Margrave, in his infinite wisdom, decided that Roxy's family was no longer needed to run the business. The entire city of Western was put under martial law, and all businesses were seized.
Few months.
Seeing the writing on the wall, I got Roxy out of there. I don't know what happened to the rest of her family.
Interesting. A few months ago, Braun, weren't you talking about something when we left Western last? Something happening there while we were?
Well, yeah, we managed to get out just before they locked up the place. They had soldiers in like the inner parts of the city, like they were forming. I don't know if they were forming the military or just rounding them up and getting them orders for what was going to happen. But it was something along those lines, and we managed to get out of there in the nick of time before they closed down the borders.
We've been in Vasselheim for a few months seeking asylum. The government here is not much accommodating.
Well, I mean, the government here is also made up of multiple different religions, and I mean that's going to be our biggest issue here. Is a couple of us don't really fit in with what they would want in their city, so.
You're kidding.
No, you can look at us and you may think, wow, he is joking. These guys look great. Yeah.
Yeah, you obviously look like you all have it together.
Well, we obviously have something together, you know? We're doing good stuff, trying to at least. What is it you need us to do then, in this, situation?
Well, as much as I wish I could, I can't really go into Western by myself. So, we're looking for someone to help us free her family. If they're still alive, that is.
In Wick, I also have one question. Do you know much about the political stance happening in Taldori right now?
Vaguely. I've been keeping tries.
Would this thing happening in Western happen, or have to do with any of the other government things happening throughout the rest of Taldore, or is it just strictly a Western problem?
Well, the Tadash family was in talks with the Derolos to extend a trade route to Whitestone. That was gotten rid of when Margrave seized control. But from what I hear, the plan's going forward between the two governments.
So, with that in mind, if the family is alive, where would they be held? Because I doubt they would put into just some cells. Would they be locked up in their own home? Or
That is one option. The other option is that they're in the Margrave's residence themselves.
yes.
I don't know for
Okay.
sure. Things are a little hazy. Information's getting harder and harder to find.
And Roxy, what is your family name?
We're the Tadash family.
The Dash.
We primarily handle trade of goods. We also have our hands in a little bit of wine distilling and some mining operations near Craghammer.
Would you happen to have any hand in a mining operation going on north of
don't.
Whitestone?
Emerald specifically.
Emerald Mines, yes, Emerald Mines.
I knew
God,
exactly.
I have to get composed. I knew as soon
Yeah.
as I said mining,
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
damn, give up on it.
No,
No.
I'm getting that mine back.
We found it.
We
fair and
found
square.
it. It was on an awesome side mission that Jacob made, and then he took it away from us.
There's no reason to think that you were the first people to find that.
We were. We had to be.
we
That's right.
we don't really deal with mining near Whitestone, no.
Okay. Just a question. Just a.
Shot in the dark.
Yeah.
You know.
We actually need to go back to Whitestone to discuss with the Rolos about certain things, but you know.
Yeah. Got some family graves that I need to go visit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Some tongues to do it.
You know, the usual.
So was the Margrave just trying to cut into the profits? They wanted to just have your trade for themselves?
From what I can tell, they seized all businesses, not just the Tadash family.
And it was mostly like, I guess for my own understanding, was it kind of like a group of nobles kind of as a group managed the city with like maybe a governor there, but like
The economy was mainly based on different merchants, like you say, merchant families.
right.
The Margrave is primarily just supposed to oversee the militia and the other wider military. He's more supposed to be a general.
What is he married?
Yes, he also has children.
What does his wife look like?
You've actually met them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They were at
It
the
was-
ball
Yeah.
in Whitestone.
Okay, well, I guess what I'm trying to, well, I guess that's kind of a dumb question. Then I couldn't remember
That was a long time ago.
the
It's a
woman that
general
I
question.
saw
That's almost
at
a year ago.
the balcony. That I think I saw her. She was using magic of some sort there that I saw, but I didn't know if that was his wife. Like I think you mentioned that her eyes were like glowing or something as she was up there speaking down to the soldiers or something like that.
Oh, no. That wasn't his wife.
Okay,
Oh.
so that's what I was wondering. That's why I was asking
Oh.
them. Like I'm getting around to putting that
Yeah.
piece together.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Western or Whitestone?
Western.
Whitestone.
Little bit.
Well, we're talking about the ball, but the Western. The people from Western had gone to Whitestone for that ball we were in.
Yeah, remember they had the creepy daughter?
Yeah, I was gonna say she's the one that like stabbed that guy whenever shit started going down.
Yeah, she
But
stabbed the guy.
Roxy and Wick, they're talking about Western, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're talking about.
They're
Okay,
from Western.
I,
Then
We just
Just getting it all straight in my
Yeah.
head here.
we met the Margrave in Whitestone. Is
Yeah.
We have a lot going on right now in that some of our main things that are going on, and I think everyone has this in the back of their minds. One of our main things that we're trying to figure out is the current political climate in Taldore.
Why do you think we're here?
Well, I know it's the over. I don't know if you fully know how much is going on, but even if you do, then you're on the same page as us. It's every major city that has something going on in the higher ups, and I don't think any of us had any clue how to fully break into figuring out what's going on.
good one.
Thanks.
Flagon's really deep into his cups, guys.
It's the
Get him
seltzers.
right.
I've been drinking lots of seltzers.
Oh, that
I think-
carbonation.
Yeah.
Well, I have a proposal for my whole group. We haven't had any ideas on what we wanted to do on the political stance. We're here in Vasselheim actually trying to figure out a different issue currently, our other major issue. The people who are currently technically hunting us or watching us in some way. But
Funny you bring it up there, Animus.
yes.
Since this captain business has kind of come up, I've been thinking, I'm a bit of a man of the people.
Yeah.
Maybe public office is where my future is.
Okay, that actually brought me to my next two questions. So first one,
Interesting.
to the whole group, what if we choose Western as our first place that we try to take down whatever political stance is going on there? We have to do it somewhere. Why not Western?
Mhm.
Center of the continent, not one of the major cities. I mean, close to the college. We'll be able to have help from at least what's left of the college.
From the whole one person who's there.
Well, we'll be able to have help from the more powerful members of the college who are left, and as well as that, we'll have the fact that we're in the center of the continent, cutting off trade routes unless you're using teleport.
Hmm.
And then second of all, I would be asking Roxy and Wick, what is your plans for if we were able to get back into Western? I think it would go farther than just trying to rescue Roxy's family. It would go into, we need to figure out who can now control Western if we can get the current Margraves out of office.
Mm-hmm.
To be completely honest, I really don't care. I just want to see Roxy's family safe.
I understand
What you
that.
do after that
Can I
is your-
insight check?
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna look at them and be like, "What's your timeline? When do you need this done?"
The sooner the better, honestly.
If they're
We just got here. I don't. Not
We
to.
got
I'm not saying
a-
that, but
Goliath horde coming after
to
us.
be fair though, if they're still alive, they're going to keep them alive. If they killed them, they're already dead. Not trying to be too harsh, I just want to be honest. If they're keeping them alive, they're keeping them alive for a reason, and they won't kill them anytime soon.
That's why I'm bringing this up in the first place. If I thought they were gone, I wouldn't talk to you.
Well, I would assume we have at least a couple weeks in Vasselheim before we need to start really working on getting back over there. And in the meantime, we can work on other things and also maybe a plan. Who are we putting in office? Because if we go to Western, I mean, we can accept this deal, but we also need some sort of idea. And I mean, coming from people who live in Western, maybe you'd be able to tell us who you think should go into office, who's next in line, who should be there, who should take over.
Well, the Margrave is usually elected by the people, so it'd just be whoever would want to run for it.
Do you know anyone popular there who's for the people and not for the trade routes, government money?
If they're there, then they're most likely dead. If they're not, they could be possibly in Amon.
Now, Western, last I heard, there was talk of vampires around that area.
When you say that, he kind of looks, he gets even smaller into his seat and he looks around. I guess rumors travel fast.
Mm.
I got an 18 on that insight in response to him saying he just wanted to help her family.
Yeah, that's 100%
Okay.
true.
Mm.
Before we left, there were disappearances.
Mm.
There was a young man who worked for the Tadash family who went out for a delivery and never came back. Multiple people disappearing, but we assumed it might just be bandit hordes that had started to develop near the city.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they got out. If they were smart, they did.
You wouldn't happen to be familiar with there's an old bald, he's balding, he's got some white hair, he's a cleric, his name is Andrew. You wouldn't happen to be familiar with somebody of such a description. I know he was in Western.
Not super familiar, no.
Just curious.
I don't think it's vampires personally. I don't believe in any of that crazy
He doesn't believe in vampires.
folklore. No. Vampires, people who come and suck your blood.
That's true.
Beholders, sure.
Interesting.
Seen one of those.
Beholders and
Well,
dragons.
I mean,
Enamon, perhaps.
Sorry, Jacob.
We-
I should know I know this, but like, what race is he again?
He's human.
Human. Okay, I missed that part.
so
Looks to be in his 40s.
without putting you guys in too much knowledge, because I do and really try to believe me here, because I don't want you to think we're trying to hold something against you or over your heads without you knowing. We don't want to tell you too much information on what our current mission is here in Vasselheim, because it would give up possibly your safety if you knew too much about why we're here. But I think Western wouldn't be a bad place to go next, considering, Zygon, you're bringing up the vampire thing. That's kind of what we are. That's something.
Business.
Yeah, it's business we have. Something that connects us here to Vasselheim as well.
I personally have some investment in going back there, definitely.
Yeah, I think Western wouldn't be a bad place to go after Vasselheim. If we're here in Vasselheim, try to figure out our business here, get some stuff done on this continent, and then if we can get some plan in order, start reaching out to who we know back on Taldore, we can start maybe figuring out some sort of infiltration on Western. I mean, and in my opinion, the two people from this group who would be best in going in as a political stance would be Zygon and Braun. Because, I mean, if we needed, like, ambassadors or something, I think that would be a good group to do.
I can get you into the city. But getting out's the hard part.
I don't think we want to
Well,
get
you can
out.
leave that up to us. Yeah.
We don't really want to get out without changing the political stance there. I don't...
Do something, make an impact, but we're
I mean,
resourceful.
I don't think it's on us to fix it in its entirety.
No, but
No,
if-
we give it back to the people.
yes.
Or just keep it, but yeah.
Where would we have backup from, though? What, like, if we needed to go in to siege the city in some way, if it came down to that, what other cities can we trust? Whitestone has been questionable to us, and Amon is too big of a city to really consider as an ally. None of the northern cities will help us because they're all race-bound, and race-bound as in,
what
like,
I've-
it's dwarf. I saw Abby's
Yeah.
look there, like,
I
as in,
was
like,
like-
it's mostly dwarven cities and also the Ashari,
get-
so, like,
I mean, I think it's a little. I don't think we have enough information. It's a little too early to come up with a whole plan.
Yeah,
What I can
Sit on
tell
this
you is,
information. Think about it.
yeah.
from,
And we
from
don't
what
want to say
I've
too
heard
much
of,
in the middle of a bar.
Yeah, you really
from what
do
I've
like to
heard from
explain a lot.
contacts
it's true.
in, from my contacts in the city, the Whitestone government seems to be hand in hand with the Western.
Ooh, not
Skaga.
bad.
Saga, you know what that means? If
Oh, I know.
if Western's corrupt, Whitestone's corrupt, which means we can get our fucking mind back.
It means we got a chance.
It means we
It
have a
could
chance.
also mean that the Margrave is lying to Whitestone. The Derolos have never been one for underhandedness.
Well, why don't you just leave them to me?
Yeah.
Like we were talking
We have
about,
a bit of a history.
we do have a couple weeks to try to figure this out, and I don't know much about an ally in any situation. Thea, I don't want to bring this up, and I know you don't want to bring this up to him.
Bring it up.
Maybe your father
Bring
might,
it up. She said.
your father might not be a bad ally in this situation. I'm not gonna lie, Singorn has some power down there. I've been there once or twice. They've got some good magic going on, some powerful magic.
Yeah, I've been there once or twice.
Yep.
Um,
That's my
They hate
first
me.
thought. I know that. I know that. That's why I said I didn't really want to bring it up. But if we need to, would you be willing to talk to your father?
maybe.
Okay. Well, it's like you said, we don't have the information right now, so trying to make a plan's impossible.
One more thing, though, before we call this quits. I want to describe the woman that I did see on the balcony and see if they know who that is.
Okay, so you do. The two of them think for a sec. Actually, Braun, yeah, you go ahead. Well, I can't remember this woman either.
I don't because that was like I think
It was
the
like
first
a year
episode
and a
that was
half
right
ago.
before I started, like, because the
Yeah.
first episode or two I didn't take notes, and it was right during that.
Yeah.
Like I have a little bit written down of like the road to Western and things like that, but I didn't have that specific scene written down. I just remember that she was standing up there, I'm pretty sure with the Margrave, but it wasn't his wife, and she was using magic of some sort, and I didn't know what, but it was like implicating some negative things, and I told the group about it, but we were just like trying to hightail it out of there. So I don't remember specifically who she was because I didn't recognize the woman.
Well, I'll say that Braun has a better memory than the two of us.
Yes.
And I'll go back and check that out later. But you describe this woman to the two of them. I think I might know who that is. Her name is, well, it's complicated. I call her Lady A. I knew her before she was the Margrave's confidant, I guess is what you could say. She was known in more unsavory circles as a person who could get you materials that you might not want to advertise.
So she's definitely involved in this coup that happened, it sounds like.
If she's involved, then you might have more problems. She has clasp affiliation.
Oh, just add that to the
course she
fucking
does.
list with
Yeah.
the fucking clasp.
It checks
Wow.
out.
Don't worry, the clasp is on our list. Fucking pieces of shit.
Fucking suck.
They stole. Did you know the clasp stole that ship? That airship? There was an airship the clasp
Oh my God.
stole the other
Okay.
day. I don't know if
Okay.
I
you
hear they
guys-
have a beholder as their head. You know,
Yeah, we
so-
heard about that too. Yeah. Once again, maybe don't
I
expel that knowledge to anyone. The beholder
Too late.
part.
trust me, I know the clasp, and he pulls down his cloak, and you see the clasp brand on his neck,
Oh,
but it's been like crossed out.
okay.
Like there's a cross-out brand on top of.
Just,
Yeah, there's like it's been like branded over.
It's just a circle with
it's
a
not
circle.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like no ghosts,
Yeah.
but no clasp.
Busted.
Alright, well, we should definitely try to reach out to some people in the next couple of weeks. For now, let's just enjoy being in Vasselheim, get some drinks, and let's go
Drinks?
up
Hey, drinks.
and
Let's get drinks. Let's get drinks, guys.
Wait,
let's-
Lochnar did not say a word during that entire conversation, and then you said drinks.
Yep, and let's head to
how that goes.
what are we trying to go? The what
Braving
grounds?
Grounds.
Braving Grounds.
The Braving
Let's
Grounds.
head there in a couple hours then.
Yeah, that
How-
conversation took about an hour. It's around 4.
Okay.
so
Mhm.
if we need to contact you two again, do
We'll
we?
be here.
Where are you're staying here? Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can always find out.
Should we try to make a deal with trying to stay here, or are we trying to stay at the Platinum Dragon's Temple?
We're staying
Wow.
here for the night. And
No, but like for the time we're in the city, should we try to like pay for a room that may be less pricey, or should we like like pay for a room for like a multiple nights instead of paying for a room for
An
a night.
extended stay.
Yeah, extended stay that's less priced.
Well, why don't
Well,
we just figure that out tomorrow?
Okay.
Yeah, when the missus gets back to town, you know.
Yeah,
Because she might be hooking us up. I don't know.
that's true. That's true.
I don't know what we're doing for a while, but in the meantime, I want to just stay drinking with Lochnar, and I want to start playing with my new dagger.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
The venom, or like the poison one, and I have a jar of hydra venom. Do you think that would have gone bad by now?
I don't think it shouldn't. Venom doesn't really go bad.
I don't know how venom works.
If it's in a vial,
Never looked into
like
it.
venom and poison usually stays as
Yeah,
is.
I've got a jar.
Is it gonna become like more poisonous? Like,
Yeah, it's like that dilemma I mentioned a
Ferment.
few weeks ago. Does poison or venom, when it expires, does it stop working or get better?
But I
Well,
wanna,
if you've
like-
been keeping it in like the bag of holding, then it's fine.
And in
Okay.
a vial, in a corked vial of some sort.
Yeah, I have like a jar of
Yeah.
it, so I would have kept it in the bag of holding.
I
Because
also
like, where
have a
else
jar of it.
would I have kept it? So I want to get that from Animus and just like start trying to put it into the dagger and like figure out how it works.
Yeah, so the bottom of the dagger unscrews, and then you can pour the venom in, and you see the center shaft of it fill with this liquid.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Theo, what's that?
You want to find out?
No.
Oh shit!
I've already
Um,
tested things. I don't like that, dude. I don't like doing that.
What does the crest on there look like? Because I didn't even know I had a family crest. Okay.
So the family crest, it's not. This one is older. So the family crest that you guys use has changed as your family has gone through. But this is a older family crest that your aunt often used. It's a moon, so it's like the Moonweaver symbol, and then an arrow going through it.
Okay. Okay.
It's more simple. Now there's like elk and random like crowns and swords and garbage on your
Gross.
crest.
Terrible.
Uh,
Hate it. Cool.
Thea, I have an extra jar of Hydra Venom that I don't know what to do with, and if you need some extra stuff, if that gets used up, you can use it.
Hmm.
So
Love that.
Just let me know.
So you only used the dagger can't hold a ton of venom. You only
Right.
used about a fourth of the jar that you had.
Love that.
So you have at least a
Mm.
jar and 3/4 left.
Cool.
Yeah, I've had that
That's really
sitting in my inventory, and like I don't really have like any sort of weapon that's bladed to ever use it with, so I'd
Mhm.
much rather let you use that than
Just
try
put
to-
it on your staff.
Yeah.
Just like dunk your staff and then just go bonk and hope it works.
Yeah, no, I'll give it to Thea. I think that's a much better use of that.
Cool. And then does do I do like extra poison damage with the dagger when it's like that?
It does an additional. So the Hydra Venom. Let me get the
Oh,
monster
fuck,
man.
God damn.
I'm gonna go pee while you look that up.
Have fun.
Guys, Caleb's going pee.
Spill the secrets.
Wish he'd take his headset with him. I'm just kidding. I hate myself. I wish I said. Don't worry about it. So I've already got. It's just a regular like D4 for just regular piercing damage, and then whatever else I get to add, I guess.
Oh yeah, I remember. Hydras don't have natural venom. This was a
Yeah,
was
you
a
made that shit up.
subspecies that had been. Yeah, I remember it was crossed with something else. Where was it?
Are you
Just like-
wearing the shirt that says broken, Caleb?
I am. I wore it for you. I was
Yes!
I was a little bit colder in my apartment today. I was like, oh, I gotta wear my broken shirt, and I forgot to bring it up earlier. I need to get a wireless fucking headset. Fuck me.
Yep.
Here's my wire. It's under all my fucking chair and everything. Alright, I'm gonna put it in my bag of holding that we have 1.75 Hydra Venom. And I have it for you, so if I, for whatever reason, if anyone sees me use Hydra Venom, let me know. It's not for me.
Yeah, I also have it
Just
written
holding
down
it
in
for
my
a friend.
equipment.
Okay, so 1.75, yeah. Well, because I have our group's bag of holding, so I just have like a bunch of stuff that's mainly for the group in here, so I try not to just like go in there and be like, oh, I'm just gonna use whatever the fuck I want.
Wait, we have a group bag of holding?
Yeah, remember we bought it back in the day because we all got like we had so
Well,
much
what's
stuff.
in there?
That
I'm
poison,
curious.
That poison does 2d6.
Do you
Ooh,
want-
that's awesome.
Anything that you guys technically have on you that is like over-encumbering or encumbering you guys would be in here, as well as like a couple potions that would be. It's
You
mostly.
mean I've been on my
potions.
deathbed and we've had an extra bag with potions in it?
No, it's not like
Nobody's
it's not
gone.
like that. It's like a potion of giant strength, dust of dryness, Hydra Venom. There's one healing potion left. I've used a couple of them so far. We really do need to buy new potions. Holy shit.
Yep.
I still have Basilisk oil. Some of the oil from the Basilisk fight way back. Frost Giant Strength as
Which
well.
Petrification.
I have a Wand of Magic Missile, the Box of Madness we got, the Hat of Illusions that we got, and I
The hell is a
have.
box of madness?
If you,
What's even better than a shopping episode? An inventory episode.
I'm sorry.
and that's actually it. It stops at the box. That's all of our community stuff for the most part.
Hey Jacob, if we're doing inventory, I have a question. I have
Ready.
something written down that just says green vial.
Same.
Yeah, I have a blue-purple vial.
Did you guys not write down what it
What?
does?
No, he
No,
never
or
told me.
when I got it.
We don't know what it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys never got them checked.
Have Animus
Okay.
or have Anzu check them.
Yeah, can I have Anzu check it out?
Okay. So he takes the vial, he uncorks it, uncorks it. I'm getting hints of cabbage. Oh wait. And then you see he actually uses magic on it. So the green vials that Braun and Thea have, these are poison. These are petrification poisons. Basically, how they work is if someone gets hit by them, it cuts if they fail on the saving throw, which is a Constitution saving throw of DC 15. If they fail that, they get half their movement speed for the next 3 rounds.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
What
Against
about this?
Is it a
this
saving
blue
throw?
purple?
It's a saving throw, yeah.
Okay.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah,
Against
okay.
a rogue or a barbarian, that's not a bad object to have for sure.
The
That's very
blue-purple vial.
Mm-hmm.
You see Anzu looks at it. He dips his pinky in.
As he does.
Who needs those?
Who needs a finger?
Is that the stubbed pinky?
No, that he lost one of his index.
No,
Oh,
he's
it's the
missing
index,
one of
yeah.
his- I think he's either missing an index or a ring finger. I don't remember.
It's an
for sure.
index, I remember, because he just went.
Oh yeah, he did.
He did
Yeah.
do that. It's in Shadowfell somewhere.
That was bold. Just a
It
loose
was
finger.
dumb, is what it was.
Just floating.
Stupid. That was dumb. I was so mad at him.
Zygon, I believe this is fruit punch. Fruit punch.
What?
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah, you can make an insight check.
What? Fruit punch? The fuck? Where did you get that from? Because that had to
It's
be.
19.
Yeah, Anzu is lying.
Okay. Fruit punch, eh?
Yes, very tangy.
You should punch him.
See, you just take this piece of fruit, you see, and Lochner somehow has an orange, and then you punch him.
A good one.
That's 2 copper for the orange.
2 copper for the orange.
Okay. I'm not gonna push the subject, but I'm gonna know that he's lying.
Lochnar takes a chunk out of the orange. He doesn't even take off the skin.
Nice.
Oh,
Looking badass.
Gross.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Is it
Barrel.
almost? Is it
Anything
almost?
else
like
that
the
you guys
taste.
need checked?
No.
It's around 4:30.
Just waiting for the time to go to the proving grounds, I guess.
The sun is starting to
Why
set.
can't we go there now? Let's just go there now.
Lochnar, take this drink. Can I call over the guy and have him bring another, just a round of ale, nothing too expensive.
Yeah, everybody at the table.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna cheap out on me, but you're gonna get the really pretentious ass drink earlier. I see how it is. Bird brain. Caw, caw.
Where's like the I guess like the craftsman's area? Because I'm wanting
It
to
depends
see
on what
where
you want.
blacksmithing, armor. weapons.
So the Braving Grounds, the Quad Roads, are probably primarily where you would want to go.
Okay.
The Braving Grounds are the domain of Cord, who is the Allhammer, patron of blacksmiths of the like.
Gotcha.
And the Quad Roads is kind of just where all the vendors and non-affiliated people go, even though it is the it's the lawbringers area.
yeah, I think it's a law bear.
Okay.
I'll have to check my book. Here, let me double check.
What time do
Well-
you think would be a good time to head out? What did he say?
Oh, if you're asking Wick,
I was just wondering what time he said overall. God, Simba's scratching at the door. Hold on.
I love that he asked the question. It's just like he's gone. Yeah, the Allhammer is Cord, the patron of craft and creation. You could probably start heading over there now. Ferrum doesn't normally get there until later, though. He doesn't like fighting the weaker ones.
What do you say we go early? Make some bets?
Yeah, I'd like to go and check out the smiths before the battle pick up. So I'll just meet you guys there.
I mean, we might as well just, head there and, meet some friends or some enemies.
I agree with
Tailgate.
I agree
Animus.
with Lochnar. Let's head there.
Hey.
Will you accompany her,
Oh, it's
Captain?
Kern.
Where are we going?
About
Wait, no, I'm wrong. Never mind.
ashore.
No, it is Cord.
Bartender wench, can we get a keg to go? Please.
For you, no.
Can we get a cake to go, please?
What do you want?
Just a keg of your cheapest ale. It's whatever Lochnar is gonna drink.
You see, she pulls the keg up with one arm and plops it onto the bar.
Oh, strong.
About 20 silver.
All right, I'll take it.
Thank you! Lochnar grabs it and walks away.
All right, I guess so. Me and Zygon will head somewhere, and we'll meet you at at the Braving Grounds. Then
It's for higher officers only.
Oh! Lochnar has one more request for this serving lunch. Do you have any bendy straws by any chance?
like a big bending
No.
straw.
It's like a long. You're gonna need a long straw.
You're telling me you don't have a big bending straw? Come on.
Bending straw?
No.
No, bendy straw. Like the loop. It does the loops and the swirls and
No.
That would make it hurt.
I have a normal straw.
worth a try. Let's go, guys.
Unbearable.
All right, so you guys go out. Who all is going to the Braving Grounds, and then who's not?
Animus and I have pirate business. to
I'll head
attend
with
to.
Zygon. I guess.
I'm gonna.
Do you guys want to take Peggy then? Thea?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
I don't know what Zygon's taking me to, so I think Peggy would be a little safer with you.
Uh-huh.
He's already been through a lot, so.
Yeah.
So, Braun, you're going to find a blacksmith, and then Lochnar and Thea are going to the tournament ground.
Yeah.
And then Zygon and Animus are going somewhere.
Ansel
Yeah.
just
Very
going to...
mysterious and edgy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Antu's with Thea and Lochnar.
Okay.
Have I noticed anything else happening in regards to like the kids?
Oh, you know, the occasional person goes to sit in a chair randomly moves.
Okay.
You know, just a little harmless prank fun.
I guess as we're going out the door, then I'll just like announce that we're leaving.
Okay. You hear footsteps against the hardwood floors.
Okay.
Come running after you.
Yeah.
As you get outside, they reappear. The white-haired elven one.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi. Having some fun in there?
Maybe.
Hmm? So, what'd you get?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Did you see the exact bottle they got? Because you could describe it to him.
Yeah, Jacob said I saw it was like dragon's blood ale or something like that.
It's a rum.
Rum. No drinks or anything from behind the bar.
No. No.
Mm-hmm. Let's see it.
And you see she pulls it out. Really nice bottle. Never been
Yeah.
opened.
Well, at least you got the good stuff, and I'm just gonna tuck it into my trench coat. Or my bag of colding for it to be nice and chilled.
I forgot about the bag of colding.
The bag of colding. Let's fucking
Yeah.
go, dude. I just want to give you all of our drinks at this point.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? I just have that super expensive bottle that like numbs us or whatever. I still have
Yeah.
that because I refilled it while we were on the ship on that bar thing because it refills drinks.
I got a bottle of wine that I stole from Oscar a long, long time ago.
Thea. I need you to make a... Well, where do you keep that chainmail? Was that you? Am I getting my wires crossed?
No, that's
Yeah,
me.
where do you keep that in the bag of holding, or do you keep it in like a normal bag? Because it's not that heavy.
Yeah, I have this like magic quiver on that I keep on my back. It has like pocket dimension things kind of similar, so that's probably where I would have kept it if I could pull it.
I need you to make a perception check.
Oh no.
Okay.
Imagine.
$30.
Okay. So, Thea, as you're walking, you notice that your quiver gets a little lighter. Not super noticeable, but you're pretty attuned to this sort of thing, so it's a little lighter.
Oh, just like suddenly?
Yeah, just out of nowhere, like as you're walking.
I'm gonna like whip around so fast. Is there anybody around me? Do I hear anything?
Just Braun and the dragon and Lochnar and Anzu.
Can I like open it and see if anything's missing? Because in there it would be my staff, the chainmail, any arrows I have, and the wand I just bought, the wand of paralysis. So all of that would be in there.
Yeah, so you look for the chain shirt, and all that's in there is leaves.
Ooh.
The chain shirt has disappeared, and it's just like leaves.
What?
Do I see any of those people from earlier from the
No.
fortune teller's booth? I don't see them. Okay.
Nope.
The worst Indiana Jones move ever? Replace chainmail with leaves?
It's just not correct. Okay. Interesting. I'll look at the others and be like, something's off. Who wants to head back to that fortune teller?
That's where I was actually going to head with my
Uh,
first mark.
we're,
For the
head-
cat.
I already said it was a scam, guys.
we're heading there, I guess.
Which I inside checked and saw was bullshit.
Your
Lochnar-
face is bullshit.
Loch and I were
You
going,
know,
and
you're
then
not
I'm
wrong.
gonna pull Peggy, and if I would assume the disguise on Peggy has already like fallen, so I would have known. I would assume like that.
When it was gonna end, yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure Peggy doesn't look like a Pegasus.
Can you can
Okay.
disguise self on someone else, right?
Yeah, that's what I. Wait, I
You'd
did
have to
polymorph.
polymorph.
Oh, it
Yeah.
has to be polymorph. Okay, I was gonna
Okay,
say.
but I
'cause-
have
yeah.
another polymorph. I have another spell slot for polymorph. So
And then Anzu can also polymorph.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, we should just have him do that, since he's not here.
Yeah, true. Just let Anzu do it. Don't waste the
Use up
spell
all
slot.
Yeah.
his spell slots.
That's true.
Anzu comes back. The day hasn't passed. He has no spell slots.
We're in like a major
Alright.
fight. Oh, by the way, Hunter, you have no spell slots.
Good luck.
Oopsie.
Have
Have fun
fun.
stabbing stuff.
Yeah, so
Fucking
I want to
loser.
head. We're heading back in that direction.
Lochnar wants to sneak away from the group and just head towards the training grounds.
Lochnar, make a stealth check.
What is Lochnar's
Can I
thing?
make a perception check?
We'll say this is passive perception. I assume it's going to be high enough that your passive perception will be able to see him.
My passive is 23.
He's very sneaky.
Yeah.
6.
Oh,
Yeah, so as you guys are going to the fortune teller, you see Lochnar kind of start sneaking off.
It's hard
Going
with the
somewhere,
big.
buddy?
Yeah, see ya. And then he darts off.
Just let
Yeah,
him.
he just starts
Fine, I
running.
don't care.
We've been waiting a couple months for him to do this.
Fair
so.
enough. Yeah, so I want to head back to where I knew he was. Do we run into Zygon and
Okay.
Animus?
Yeah, so we'll kind of jump over. So Zygon and Animus, when you guys get there, most of the traveling merchants are kind of packing up for the night. You see Zeldan sitting inside a cart as Fendrir and the tiefling woman are packing all their stuff. Very minimal stuff, really.
like to walk up. Is there a line?
We're actually closed, so no.
Oh, come now. You've got to. I'm in desperate need of a reading. There's got to be something we can work out.
You see Zeldan kind of perk up a little bit. I could do one reading for you,
See, he knows what he's about.
How about two?
but I'm afraid I've already packed my cards, and I can only do one. My powers are draining.
Saigon, here.
Hmm.
How about we offer him double the gold? See if he can do 2 readings.
That's fair. What about for double the gold? Could we work out 2 readings? I know you're a man of money. You know, you might need a little.
Fendrir is putting a crate on the cart. He walks over to you. We gonna have a problem over here?
I don't know. It depends on if we're gonna get 2 readings or not, I suppose.
He said he can do one. He's doing one.
Oh, come on. Is there any way I could, persuade you into doing this?
Make a persuasion.
I was like, let me roll, dang.
How much gold
The
do you
numbers
think?
are on my side.
Yeah.
How much gold will persuade you?
I was just waiting for him to say something.
Popped out. 23.
Nice.
23. As Fendrir gets closer to you, Zygon, you hear Zeldan. I guess I could do 2. on the condition that the price is tripled.
I think double, for 2 readings, triple seems a little outrageous. Is there any way I could persuade you to double instead of triple?
Or maybe intimidate.
Well, how
Yeah,
Or-
whatever.
how about 2.5?
Some
Could I
charismatic.
perform?
Yeah.
How about 2.5?
I will do a reading for you for 13 gold.
13.
All right, that's a deal. That's a deal. I'm not even gonna fuck with it. I'll do it.
I'll do 13 as well. Take that out of my thing.
I want to keep an eye on him as he's doing the reading as well.
Yeah, so you guys have come up on them, but you're keeping just far enough away to where, and you two are the stealthy rogues,
Oh, no.
so you're not really
Oh
seen.
no. Oh, I thought I lagged out. Sorry.
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
okay. Which one of you would like to go first?
First mate goes first, right?
Oh boy. All right. Well,
Make sure it's safe.
I
That's
don't.
right.
Yeah.
Do you have any valuable item that means something to you?
I think. Well, you said you need a valuable item. I want to see my past instead of present. I think one of
Yes.
the most valuable items I have to see my past would be myself. So I'm going to pull off a feather from myself and hand him a feather. Because not many material items were with me when I was in Shadowfell.
He rolls the feather between his fingers. Thea and Braun make perception checks.
I love that anime.
As
stuff.
well
There's
as you,
nothing more
Zygon.
important to me than me.
It's not
Yeah.
that. It's that my past only has like I don't think I had
He's
anything to
got
Shadowfell.
a lot.
26.
19.
I wasn't allowed to.
You guys
own much.
18.
see, you guys see this small raccoon-looking thing under the cart.
Oh, I'm interested. It's not quite a raccoon,
Around
no.
around probably 2 feet tall, probably around Anzu size, maybe a little bit smaller. Anzu's around 3 feet, so
Interesting. Does it like
from this
act,
distance it looks around that height.
does it act like humanoid in any way, or is it like an animal?
Oh yeah. Oh no, it acts humanoid. It's like walking on 2 feet and like
Ooh.
kind of spying underneath the cart.
I'd also like to make a point, Jacob, because most of my group said it was a scam. Like I'm really protecting like the bag of holding.
Oh, I know.
Okay. I just want to like the bag of holdings. Like I have one hand on that, like closing the top of it with my hand, and then I've got my staff, and then I don't think many other things are on me right now. So
What can I do in this situation?
so
I'm going.
I'm gonna look at Braun and be like, "See that little guy?"
Yeah, and I'm gonna look over to the kids and be like, that looks like fun to play with.
Oh.
Now we're talking.
It looks very cuddly.
Oh my god.
She disappears.
Mhm.
So how does this work? I had a couple comrades come here earlier, people that I barely knew, acquaintances.
Comrades.
Comrade.
I had someone I overheard in the bar.
I had
talking
the
about-
comrades come and look at
I had
Fortune.
some
It's
friends.
very scary.
They came. I heard something about it in the bar. I was wondering how this works.
Well, it's quite simple. I use my connection with Ioun to see possible outcomes or past events.
Can you name a couple past events with my feather, please? I'm looking way back in my past as well, just if you need that information.
I see a large egg Or is that too far?
That's a little too far. Maybe, I don't want to hear it, but I'd rather hear maybe something in my childhood. What was I doing?
I see darkness. Lots and lots of darkness. Perhaps the shadow fell.
All right.
Were you a miner of some sort?
Yes.
And I see a mean soul. One who's clouded in darkness. He was a pseudo-father to you. What was his name? I'm getting the name. Starts with a V. What is it? What is it? Val Chenard. Does that name ring a bell?
Ooh.
The name rings a bell. Yeah. Fuck me.
He taught you. He taught you how to speak.
Why is Hunter not here for this? Holy shit.
You were the one who wanted to come to the fortune teller.
I know. Well, I mean, I didn't know I was going to be here until just now.
You see the edges of the feather start to crumble away as the vision is getting more intense for Zaldan. I see a group of you being... What are they doing? No. And you see his eyes flash open. The white, blind-looking eyes turn and pave over into this darkness, this black darkness. You were selected, but what for? Things are becoming
Andrew's
more
initiative.
hazy. Shut up, Brady.
I'm going to pull off another feather and hand it to him while he's looking.
They were doing experiments with to do it. I don't know. And you see the feather just disappears.
The one I just handed him?
Yeah, both of them are gone.
Okay. Can I hand him one more?
This is gonna get real awkward real fast.
Hold on. I have one more question. Was there more than just me in your vision? I don't know if you need more to look.
If I go further, I won't be able to do your friends.
That's fair. I'm gonna go over to Zygon and I'm gonna kind of like whisper, stage whisper, of course. Zygon, it sounds like he may actually know what he's talking about in some sense. He may actually have some sort of connection. So I think you can trust that your money's going at least somewhere here in trying to figure out your memory.
Excellent. That's what I was hoping for.
I have one more question, sir. Are you here every day in Vasselheim?
We're actually traveling away from Vasselheim in the coming days.
Would you be able to...
We're planning on heading to Western.
Fuck me. Would you be here tomorrow while you're packing up?
Perhaps, but we would need a reason to stay.
We'll pay you the same rate, maybe double gold on your normal daily things. We don't have much gold to spare, but double gold instead of the 5 that you've been charging normal citizens, I think may be worth your next day's pay.
Look at how big Smooch is. Anyway.
Smooch.
We could perhaps work something out.
Okay. If
You can find us at the Pauper's Respite. It's in the lower levels of the quadros.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you talk to my friend here.
You guys then see the small dragon-headed, 5-headed body creeping under the cart,
Fuck yeah.
getting closer and closer to this small raccoon thing. Hello, friend. Is there an item of value that you would like me to examine to help with my reading?
He's going to pull out a dagger
Okay.
from his packed weapon, and then he's going to decide against it after thinking what Animus said, and he's going to hand him the little platinum dragon thing that his wife gave him.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Here we go.
And he's going after his past, not his future.
I would
So
also
he
like
holds
to make
it.
a quick point, because I'm still thinking about the whole scam thing. I don't know if the Shadowfell thing was quite something he may have picked up from something else, but I want to watch real carefully on this Platinum Dragon symbol, just in case, and maybe like just around Zygon.
So this is not like a symbol. It's like a full statue made of platinum.
Okay.
Like the full thing is like a dragon like statue made of platinum. It's like this big.
I want
It's
to
like
keep.
you have to hold it with 2 hands.
I want to keep holding onto my bag of holding, and I would assume we still don't know that Thea and Braun are there, being roguey and stuff.
Yeah, they're very stealthy.
So I'm gonna just hold on to this. I'm gonna keep my whole same stance, hold on to my valuables, and then now watch Zygon's valuables.
Okay. Oh, this has immense power in it.
Mm.
What do you wish to see?
My past.
I see a large battle. Fighting hordes of Goliaths.
Okay.
A young woman is standing next to you in full armor. 2 of you back to back. You see the relic begins to glow with a faint resonance as the dragon itself is beginning to put off light. Zygon, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Roll up.
Let's go.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, I am proficient. So let's see.
I am good at remembering things.
Even though I am not.
Promise you don't.
That's
wanna
what
roll high.
brought us here in the first place.
It is a. It's a 9. That's not good.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn.
So Zygon, the relic begins to, and everything around you kind of just fades out. All sound, all stimuli, you're just getting this. And then you start to see these visions. So you see this battle that he is mentioning. You remember this battle. This is where you met your wife in the heat of battle. You also make a perception check.
My kind of meat cute, you know? Hordes of Goliaths.
Hordes of Goliaths. You accidentally like trip over each other running in the same direction.
Back
You
to
drop-
back.
She drops her battle axe. You know. You drop your
You
wand.
go to a closet.
Oh.
There's a closet nearby.
You said perception, Jake?
Yep.
Okay. Oof. It's a 7. It's only a 7. Damn.
The hordes of Goliaths are are just swarming.
Use your luck.
That you should have used it on that one.
I know.
Use your luck to remember a thing that happened in the past.
What if it was
Yeah.
Akbar?
You guys are fighting off, and you remember why you're here. So there was a settlement that was established to the southern edge near Kaimal. So it was established to just kind of expand. Let's see. Expand into the plains, and a Goliath horde that was near there saw that as an encroachment on their territory, and they retaliated. The Church of the Platinum Dragon sent you to respond to this, to try and de-escalate things, and obviously that did not go well.
Well, it's not necessarily my strong suit. De-escalation.
Yeah, de-escalation is probably not Zygon's best strong
It's
suit.
quite the opposite, actually. Things
But
only
you
escalate.
fight alongside your wife, not killing any of these Goliaths, but hurting them to where they can't fight anymore. And the two of you fight them off, seemingly single-handedly.
What kind of
that might be it.
what kind of attacks is Zygon using?
Oh, it's cleric, baby.
Ooh, there.
Cleric, baby.
He's using all cleric spells, all cleric stuff. He's in
That
full
guiding
platinum.
bolt.
Yeah, that guiding bolt, that
Mm.
spiritual weapon,
Oh yeah, spirit
All of it.
guardians.
all of it, and he's clad in platinum dragon stuff.
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Oh.
He loves his outfits, Zygon.
Alright, he's the man of fashion.
Zygon's
He's
had
a-
3 outfit changes in the last 2 episodes.
He's a flashy guy.
That's right. fuck around.
The vision of the battle
Flare.
fades as the clamoring of metal against metal fades away. You then see your wife laying in bed with a small bundle in her arms.
May wait.
May wait. And then you walk over. She smiles up at you, and you take the small bundle. This is your baby,
Aww.
little ASMR baby.
Is it Lilith?
It is. It is. The vision then fades again,
Looks tasty.
No.
Stop it.
and it goes to you and your wife and daughter in Amman, playing in a park, just having a nice little moment. It just seems, and you're remembering all this stuff. You remember how the air felt. You remember the two of you holding hands. It's very calming.
Okay.
You then flash once more. You're in the ruins of that cabin that you've now seen many times.
Mm-hmm.
The walls are on fire. There's fire everywhere. Your daughter stands staring up at this demonic figure. You substitute yourself for her. And then
Right.
you see in front of you, you see a contract.
Can I examine the contract?
You may.
Ooh. What do we got?
Finally.
Make a investigation check.
All right. All these luckies are about to come out. Worst case.
Here we go.
All right.
Oh,
Watch him get a
use
20 on
Dark
the
One's
first roll.
own luck to
Yeah.
be able to read it. That'd be funny.
All of it. Wait, what am I rolling again? I'm sorry.
Investigation.
Oh, perfect. Again, proficient.
Doesn't mean you're good.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Yeah. Yep.
Here we go.
Doesn't mean you're good, and I'm gonna use a lucky.
That's one.
I'm gonna use the other.
Jesus.
Come on, come on, dice.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Let's go.
Natural 19
Yes.
plus 5, 24. 24.
Okay.
Nice.
Whew.
So Zygon, as all the others have kind of moved in a semi-fast manner, this one slows down to a crawl. It's almost as if the relic that you've been holding is using some sort of energy to keep you in this moment. So the contract is rather brief. There's only 4 lines.
Oh wow.
Um, so the first line basically says that you are a warlock of Fraser Blue, and then it lists your duties. So you have 3 things that you have to do in order to complete this contract.
All right.
1, you have to stop the world souls from being released.
No idea what that means. All right.
2, you have to find and eliminate the warlocks of the other Lords of the Abyss, and it lists 6, but you can't quite make out the names. Some of them are written in a language that you currently do not understand.
But I understand all languages.
Not so the you in this vision does not.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
And then the third one says that you have to stop the convergence. And then if you
Okay.
complete all 3 of these, you will be released from your contract. But if
Okay.
you fail, or if you are to die, your soul is forfeit to Fraser Blue.
I have a quick question, Jacob. Sorry. Is this something he's explaining, or is it only Zygon seeing?
Only Zygon sees this.
I'm gonna make a note of that. I wrote all that down, thinking. I
So erase it, you know.
well, I wrote it down
Page
like
out of the notebook.
I wrote it down because I was like, okay, I'll ask Jacob if I know this or not, but I'm gonna make a note that I do not know this as Animus.
Well, is this happening in the blink of an eye, or is he like?
It is literally that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. I wasn't sure if it was going to be visible to us that something was happening.
No,
So-
you just see the relic kind of going.
Resonating, yeah. Okay.
So he's pretty much explaining what, like the fortune teller's explaining what happened, but Zygon's getting.
Yeah, Zygon is getting all this other information. The guy is only explaining when he met his wife.
Okay, so I have basic information. If
Yeah,
I'm
you
hearing,
know about the Goliath raid.
the
It'll really
Goliath.
take you back.
Okay, yeah, okay. I got that technically out of Animus's memory.
So then Zygon, the vision fades once again, and you're just sitting in this dark room, just laying on the ground, just laying there, and you hear the faint drip of water,
Oh no.
just like a single drop hitting into a pool.
Is it water? Or is it blood?
It's water. It's water.
Okay.
I've been conditioning you guys too much with blood.
Blood's fun.
Can I stand up?
Yeah, you stand up. It just seems like you're in an empty void. You don't even see where the water is coming from. It's just this empty void with like there's faint light, but nothing really distinct.
Well, I guess I'd investigate the dripping if that's the only thing I can see.
So you
Or
move
here.
closer. There's this large pool, and up top you see the head of the platinum dragon with its mouth open, and it looks like it's made of stone. And its mouth is open, and coming out of the mouth is just a faint drip of water.
Interesting. Can I, like, catch some of it in my hand?
Yeah, you reach your hand out, it drips onto your hand.
Can I drink it?
Yeah, a little salty,
Okay.
You then, you hear a voice. Zygon.
Yes.
It echoes through the room.
Where's Hunter when you need him?
I see that you have lost your way.
Guess it depends on what, on when you're checking in on me here.
I guess it does. My son, your mission is quite clear, but I cannot help you.
I feel like clear is relative, but
Mortals and their relative speech, language is quite limiting.
Do I know this voice? Is this Fraz?
This is not Fraz. This is distinctly not Fraz.
Oh my. Oh my.
It's not Bahamut, is it?
Zygon, you don't recognize this voice.
Oh,
That's weird.
Abby, what a question! What a question!
He sounds so spooky.
He's a dragon. They have deep voices. And he's like stupid old.
What a question to ask. Holy shit.
Sorry.
No, I mean,
fine.
I mean, that just blew a lot of people's minds.
Also, you don't know if it's Bahamut or not. You haven't asked.
I mean,
Right. May I ask who I'm speaking with?
What can
Gosh
we say
dang
this
it.
calls-
Check
Now
the
the
caller
illusion
ID.
is gone.
now we will know.
You got a star 69 this voice.
It's definitely not Bahamut if that's what you're thinking.
I don't know who you think this is, but it's not.
It's definitely not Bahamut. This is Jeff. This is Jeff.
This
Speak
is
to him.
Jeff.
To
The
be fair, I
silver
speak to a
dragon.
lot of disembodied voices, so.
And the voice, the laugh echoes through. I believe you know who I am. I am with you always, even if not physically. The statue you carry will always keep near.
Is this the Platinum Dragon?
I have been called many names. I believe that is one of them.
Same, I've been called a lot of names.
We ended up going to that sandwich place that we went to. Friday
Your
night.
sense of humor is amusing.
No, I can't. We're in the playing game.
Are you gonna be done?
What, well, sounds like you're,
So not on time.
So
You're-
15
I don't know.
minutes.
I don't-
The time we usually are.
is there something I'm supposed to do?
45 to about an hour, yeah.
Zygon,
Do you need? Can you not shoo me like a dog?
Can't.
the group that you are fighting
I know, but that was rude.
Okay, I'm sorry.
have an evil scheme planned.
Okay. Yes, I do need another beer. You hear me?
Their main desire
Thanks, babe.
is convergence.
Mm-hmm. Is that good or bad, this convergence?
It's horrible. The gods and I decided long ago the realms and the planes should be separated from each other. This group that call themselves the Five Heads beg to differ.
Oh no.
They believe that if the planes
Thank you.
This is your last one.
and other areas are brought together,
Jeff on?
that a new world will be
Trying to
created.
convince him to move to Denver with us.
One where they
Alright.
I
will
think
all
I'm
live
gonna
in
have more
harmony.
Okay.
Celestials, gods, demons, devils, and those on the material plane. Even the Feywild will be affected.
This the five is I'm aware of them. The demon is that Tabitha or is that Vesper or is that somebody I haven't been introduced to yet?
I do not know. Being this far away from the prime material plane, I only hear what my followers hear. And even then, it's minimum.
All right, so I need to stop this convergence.
That would be wise.
What's in it for me though?
Well, I believe you've read your contract with Fraz.
There's some tiny print, small print, but yeah.
If you are to fail, you die,
Yeah.
and will be a slave to him for eternity.
That'd be
I
avoidable.
believe
if-
that's enough incentive.
Yeah.
Plus, with you gone, you might not be able to protect your daughter from Fraz.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
Neither do I. I can lend you what little power I have, but just keep my token near.
Okay. I can do that. But you know, the power is Any help I could get would be appreciated.
Cuckoo, is Fraz trying to also converge Cuckoo? I don't know where
Why
that
would-
came from. That's weird.
To
Wow.
answer your question, Caleb, why would Fraz want to do the convergence if he wants Zygon to stop the convergence?
Oh,
Exactly.
well, you said this wasn't Fraz, obviously.
No, this is Bahamut.
But both people want me to stop it, so it seems like I'm gonna stop
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought you said Fraz would, but Fraz would go after his daughter if he didn't
If
stop it.
Zygon
Oh, okay.
fails.
So if Zygon failed, he would go after his daughter so that they could stop the conversion. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I don't know this. Animus doesn't know this. There we go.
Is Zygon about to triple class?
He's on a quest to protect himself and his family. That's one of the most
It's the whole thing, man.
noble quests in any anime. I mean D&D. Wow.
In any
In any anime. Wow, what? Didn't say that.
What I can tell you, Zygon, is that among you is my child. They are a key as well. It's a sign of the coming convergence.
Small world. They multiple. Are there multiple heads on your child? I hate to be
It
nosy.
appears that you need blunt instruction. Yes.
I do, yeah.
Yes, they are with you.
Okay.
Zygon, many evil forces will try to lure them to their mother's more chaotic side. Be careful. Watch over them. I
What
would
if-
also suggest perhaps finding a place for them to stay. The more they're around mortals, the less likely they are to find their divinity.
That's important, huh?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
And so I've defeated a Goliath horde before. Any tips?
Aim for the knees.
Okay, that's sound advice. Okay.
Not bad.
Not wrong.
Sweep the leg, Johnny.
That's right.
Zygon, you see the head, the stone head of the Platinum Dragon open as a giant roar comes out. And then, boom, the vision is gone. And that is where we will take a 5-minute break.
Lachnar put a
Lachnar,
jacket. Ooh, Lachnar already.
You have made it to the Braving Grounds, and you see people are starting to kind of congregate, and you see this large arena-looking structure. And it looks like there's these large pillars that shoot up, and it's a square structure. You see there are stands around it, and then the pit itself is made from sand. You can see this sand probably has to be replaced often because there's probably blood and stuff in it. But you see, I would say probably around 100 people, starting to kind of, some going into the stands, some going down onto the field.
All right. What's the mix of people? Are they, just commoners, or are they,
Yeah, some of them
aristocrats?
are workers, some of them are merchants. You can clearly see the fighters. You also see one that you recognize. You see Broder.
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 He sounds very
guard who
familiar.
let you-
The
Yeah,
love
the
of
guard
my
who
life.
let you guys into the city,
Oh.
Broder, who is currently on the sand, stretching out, kind of getting ready. Thea is intrigued.
Am I about to miss Broder fight? Because I
You
will be
are
upset.
about to miss Broder
We're
fight.
following.
Wow.
We're following behind
You guys
after
are
our
on the
fortune
way.
teller.
Were you really going to, mac it with a guy named Broder? I mean, come on.
Fuck
Absolutely.
yeah.
In this
Just
world,
for
that,
the
she
bit,
says.
absolutely.
in this world, that's basically the
For the
same name as
content.
like Scooter or
Or
something
Chad
like
or something.
Just for the laws.
We apologize to all scooters and chads.
Unfortunately,
might
if
as
your
well
name
be
is
like
if
Skeet.
your name is Chad.
Please like and subscribe.
If your
Yes.
name
Thea
is Chad, you have
has-
to understand at this point. It's been a
that. Sorry,
year
I
or
have to
two.
finish my notes. Thea has major crush. Wants to get in pants. I got it. Okay.
All right. Yep.
Absolutely.
So
Ha.
you see these
Starved
two
for
guys
attention.
sitting at a table. You've been to a few fights. These guys are most likely bookies or some sort of organizers.
Hey, fellas, how's it going?
How's it going with you, friend?
Oh, I'm feeling myself today. What are the fights like? How's the energy here?
Oh, well, it's a little bit of a muted energy, to be quite honest. Middle of the week, you know.
Of course, understandable. But are there good fighters today?
Oh, well, you know, Broder's starting to come up.
Broder. That guy let me in. He has a funny name.
Yeah, real funny, yeah. And don't tell anybody this between you and me. I think the champ's gonna show up tonight.
The champ. Who's
Mm,
do tell. Who's this champ you talking about?
you must be new in town, friend.
I am very new. Yeah,
Everyone knows the champion of the Braving Grounds is Ferrum.
So he's here.
He
He's here.
might be. Maybe.
No. Come on, don't. Man to man. Ferrum is a former combatant, a former friend of mine. We met long ago, months and
Well, you
months
know what
ago.
they say? They say the squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Does that squeaky wheel need a little bit of shiny things? A little bit of bribe, perhaps, to know me where he is?
It might.
Okay. Lochnar slides a couple soldiers.
He takes it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what if I could say that Champ's gonna be up in that box over there? And then what if I could say that maybe one of our guards maybe he got sick, and maybe I had to find a last-minute replacement.
And what if I say I'll forget all this in, a minute or so? I do have this large keg with me, don't I?
Well, maybe you can make yourself useful. Go on up there. Tell Cassidy that Bruce sent you.
Bruce. You're a good man, Bruce. Appreciate it.
What can I call you, friend?
Lochnar.
Lochnar. It's a good name. I can see it on a poster.
Just remember it, because I'll be back here to pay my dues for sparring later.
All right, Lochnar. You be careful.
Lochnar
Where
would
you
like
going?
to make his way up to that box.
Okay.
Keg in hand.
So you get up there. You see a kind of smaller looking human sitting there in a chair, and then there's another chair next to the door. He's probably about 17, little bit of stubble, peach fuzzy sort of face, a little bit of acne on his right cheek,
He's
curly
got
red hair.
spooks.
But he's real wiry, real thin, real
He's a
like
skinny little
lean.
dude.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Bruce set me up here. He needs a keg for the suite room up here.
Bruce sent you.
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter. I have beer. Do you really want to piss off the people that are going to be in here later? I got beer. Bruce
Make a
sent me.
persuasion check.
Doo-doo. Uh, 17.
All right, get in. He opens the door. Very very non-flashy, I guess. Very minimal room. You see there is a mat on the floor that overlooks the arena, and there is nothing else.
Okay. You know, it's utilitarian. It works. It works. It doesn't have to wow them, right? You know. But nobody's in there yet, I assume, right?
No one's in there now.
Okay. Is anybody sparring yet?
No, it hasn't started yet.
Does Lochnar know like how long it's gonna be until sparring?
Probably a few minutes.
Okay. Lochnar sets his keg down on just a table or on the ground or whatever. Are there any cups around?
No.
Yo, kid,
Pokes his head in. Yeah?
where are the cups? Where are the mugs? Where's the
He
ice?
doesn't drink. He doesn't drink.
I know Ferrum doesn't, but this is for all the guests here. Ferrum might not drink, but for the general guests. You're supposed to provide these, right?
There ain't any guests.
There's guests.
Alright.
Yes, there is.
It's just Farum. He goes in by himself.
I know Ferrum goes in by himself, but for guests he may have.
He doesn't like guests. You said Bruce sent you, right?
Bruce did send me.
Pokes his head out. The rest of you arrive at what you have been told by some of the guards as the Crucible. You see some people getting ready. Thea, you see on the sand is Broder. Currently shirtless, wearing like really like threadbare pants, no shoes, like just in the sand. Stretching out, you know, doing one of these, doing some of these.
Ooh, girl.
I'll linger for a minute, just kind of like watch, see if he like notices me.
He does not. He does
Okay,
not notice
cool.
you at all.
He does not. He doesn't.
He's single-minded.
He is fight. He is workout.
Mhm.
But you guys see the two bookies sitting at the table.
Okay. I want to go see what the odds are that Broder's gonna win.
So Broder is he's the headline fight for tonight, and he's favored.
Who's he facing?
The person he's facing is a Warforged by the name of Ignis.
Okay, and Okay, I'll follow Thea over. I would assume she's going to the bet table because that's where you would find that out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I want to follow her over there. Maybe place a bet.
Hello, friends. How can I help you?
Maybe gonna place a bet.
Well, let's turn that maybe into a going to.
Okay. I'll put nothing crazy. 100 gold on Broder.
All right. The lady likes some broder.
Yes, she does.
What are the odds for this man, Broder?
2 to 1.
And so, I'm gonna put 100 on Broder as well.
All right. The man likes broder.
I like Thea's odds here.
How many times were we gonna say Broder in this?
Well,
Broder.
I'd
I'm
like
making a drinking game out of this officially.
Do it.
Oh no. Corey's gonna get destroyed.
under. I'd like to also put 20 gold against Broder.
Oh. Thank you.
Okay.
I wrote it off. Hold on, we're making a drinking game out of it.
So, Braun.
Yeah.
As you guys are kind of standing around, you hear this like, "Hey, stop, get out!" And then you see, the elf kid carrying about a 2 feet tall raccoon-looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna wonder where that one happened there.
I
up?
got him. He's kind of talkative though. Of course I'm talkative. You're holding me. Quit. Put me down. I'm chafing.
That's so funny.
So, let's have a little conversation here. Thea, I think you noticed something was amiss over there at the fortune teller.
Mm-hmm.
Or is she nearby me at this
She's
point?
at the betting table, probably about 60 feet
Oh,
away.
okay,
She
okay,
can hear what's going on here.
okay.
We'll probably head back over in a sec,
Yeah.
though.
Once I place my bet, I will.
Yeah.
Zygon, what are you doing?
Kind of reevaluating some things after you.
Like what is
Heavy.
life?
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of wandering around in the crowd. He's not placing any bets or anything. He's just kind of there.
Whoa, that's not very Zygon of
Oh.
Zygon.
Zygon's shook.
Oh, I know.
Shook up.
But yeah, let's have a little conversation here, because there seemed to be something going on there. What are you even?
What are you? What's the matter?
I'm a tabaxi. My name is Braun.
It's the birds. They're back.
It is.
No, I'm not gonna do that voice the whole time.
Hey, they
I love
follow.
it. I love it.
Sometimes you have to send a little-
What are you talking about?
Hey! We migrated.
Fucking you.
Good.
We apologize to anyone that offends. Also,
It's a spicy meatball.
It only offended me because it's like we're bad at doing that.
Yeah.
We're on the lower spectrum of impersonating that accent currently.
it's mainly because we can't do it well, so we have to do it poorly.
Exactly.
I
Or
don't know.
not at
I think
all.
we're doing a great job.
I think we're doing so well.
High
Was-
caliber entertainment.
Yep.
Was I able to see that thing doing anything in that room?
No, it wasn't really doing anything. It was just kind of watching and lurking around.
Mm-hmm. And what was the fortune teller guy's name? I'm assuming he had a name outside the shop.
It was Zaldan.
Zaldan. So what do you do for Zaldan?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And would you like to go back to Zaldan
Preferably,
in
yeah.
one piece?
Oh, so we're threatening now.
Yeah, we are. just because you're not being very sociable.
Well, maybe if your dragon here wasn't holding on to me, I'm chafing under the arms.
Who said anything about a dragon?
Oh, you think I don't know? I wrote the book on disguising yourself, buddy.
Okay.
Have I made my way
So-
back yet?
Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Hey, what the fuck's this guy doing? I know how these guys speak. What are you talking about?
Let's just
Please.
start off. What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
Fucking tight lips over here.
Alright.
Maybe if you put me down, I'd be a little bit more chatty.
Okay. I'll just look at is it the elf girl right now?
Hmm.
I'll be like, put him down, and I'll cast hold person on him.
Okay, so she puts him down, and then he immediately goes. "Eh."
I think he has to make a save. So
Yeah,
unless
he's
you
not
don't-
gonna make it.
Okay, cool. I said, what's your name?
Yeah, he's not gonna make it. Gavin.
Hey, it's Gavin.
Okay, Gavin.
Hey, it's Gavin. Gavin. All right.
Oh, dude, the accent just fits so perfect for that name.
Is
Hey,
he like a race that I've seen before? Like what?
No. These are folklore creatures thought to be in the Feywild or in Singorn sometime.
This guy wants to
Uh,
down.
Make a history check. All of you who can see this guy.
That's what I'm good at.
Not to me.
Maybe.
17?
Not as good as I thought. 13.
16.
So Animus and Braun, you guys remember reading stories about raccoons that would steal stuff from people that
Yep.
weren't
The
like
raccoons.
normal raccoons.
Sounds about right.
Sounds like raccoons.
So this is a Tanuki.
Tanuki.
Ah,
Are they
They're
made
a
of
creature.
leaves?
They're a creature
Brown
from
leaves?
Japanese folklore.
oh,
Yeah.
cool. I'm gonna kind of like whisper over to, because I'm right next to Thea, and I would assume we're coming up to Ron and Anzu and whoever else is right there. I haven't seen one of these races around in quite a long time. I think I've only come across one or two in my lifetime.
Never seen one ever.
Did I see any when I was in the Feywilds with, or did Thea and I see any? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Well,
So what do? Do you steal things for him?
I don't steal. I
Where's
borrow
my chain shirt?
and then go and sell it to other people and then take half the money and give it back to you.
That
Is this
sounds-
raccoon a native of Boston or something like that?
Sounds like stealing to me.
It's not stealing. It's borrowing, then selling, then splitting.
So when does it ever come back to the person?
It doesn't. Okay, now see, this is where you bend in my woods. It doesn't necessarily come back to the person, but it does come back in the form of money. So I guess it. Anyway,
So where's
my chain shirt?
where's our money?
I don't know.
It hasn't been gone long.
Insight check.
yeah.
Yeah, can I insight check him?
I'm gonna. I would
100%.
also like to use my panache to
Ooh.
persuade him to be a little bit more informative.
I just wanted to roll my dice for once tonight. My
May I
insight check
check?
is an 8.
Oh, mine is a 25.
Okay. He does know where it is.
But I don't know that because I failed, right?
Yeah, you failed.
Okay, yeah.
You think he doesn't know where it is?
Hey, he doesn't know where it is. What are you talking about?
He's a funny raccoon. What do
Hey.
you
What
want?
are you talking
He's
about?
just a little animal.
It's
is-
a spicy raccoon.
This is great.
I'm worried we're getting into offensive.
No. Sorry. No
Who are
offense.
we
No.
offending?
Hey, these
I
honkies
don't
can
know.
take it. These honkies can take it, man.
Exactly.
We're Midwesterners,
We're
guys.
offending the
All right.
Tanzania.
Gabagool.
We have our own offenses
Gabagool,
against
he
us. Don't hurt us here.
I'm gonna look at him and use like my thaumaturgy to like make my eyes turn like bright purple and kind of scary, and like blow some like wind in his face and be like, "Don't lie to me. Where is my chain shirt?"
Make an intimidation check
Ooh.
with advantage. We'll say you have advantage.
Jacob, I have nothing missing, right? I was keeping a pretty
no.
good eye on stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh,
So 22.
let's go, dude.
So he looks at you. He sees the wind goes into his face. All right. So what if I could say that like it might be somewhere else, or it might be in a bag that I got.
Where's that bag?
You can see he's wearing a bag on his back.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the bag. And I'm gonna start
Okay.
looking through it.
Yeah, you
Is it
pull
like
your
a
chain
bag of-
shirt out.
Is it a bag
It's a
of
bag of
holding?
holding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wanna reach in and like see if there's any money in it.
Oh yeah, there's money in it.
Oh, how much?
Yeah, maybe
There's
don't
like
take his
there's
money.
like 5,000.
You're shaking this guy
gold.
down, this raccoon.
There's
Maybe
like
don't-
5,000 gold inside this bag.
Maybe don't take his money.
I'm not gonna take all of it. but
Or
I'm gonna
maybe
take-
do, maybe
I'm
take
gonna
it.
take a little bit for my trouble.
Take a
Uh,
take a handful.
Yeah,
For-
take-
for the
yeah, yeah,
emotional
yeah,
On her
stress.
way to Warlock. All right.
yeah. Join
This way
us.
you don't have to sue him in civil court.
Join us.
That's right. One of us.
One of us.
Shut up, no.
Come to the dark side.
Well, how much could
We
I
have
get in
fresh
like
cookies.
a small handful?
How big are your hands?
Strike me
They're
down.
not small.
No, not your hands. Thea's hands.
They're not small.
Oh, I've seen those
They're
hands.
mi-
I've
they're
seen the
medium.
handprints.
They're medium sized. They can destroy at least one sandcastle.
Zygon, how big would you say?
A perfect print right on the
Right.
pole.
I'd
Right on
say
the-
about 800 golds worth.
It's not big enough to wrap fully around the pole, but there's definitely a print.
If you're talking about
We'll
gold,
say you get.
A print
we'll
on
say
that
you get 9
shaft.
gold.
9
No.
Right on the
Nine?
shaft. Yeah,
Mhm.
Corey's got
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna purposefully take like 20.
Okay. So really, any number that I told you under 20, you were gonna be like, I'm taking 20.
I mean, I was hoping for way more, but I'm like, I feel bad
it's fine.
taking more than 20.
You shouldn't. This
No,
Guido.
This guy's been stealing from other people.
it. Jesus, Corey.
I have no
White
idea what
people. We
Corey
could be
just said.
racist against
I
white
didn't
people.
hear
It's
it.
okay. It's
We
okay.
I
can,
didn't hear
yeah,
what he
I love
said.
that.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'll
no,
keep it in. It's staying in.
Oh.
Fuck you guys.
You guys have been drinking too much.
What?
I have had one beer. I'm fine.
I'm
Jacob,
not
so-
talking to you,
I mean,
Adam.
Jacob,
Italian's been oppressing my people.
Jacob,
I've been
sometimes
drinking
you need to
since
drink enough to get back to your simpler times.
Shut up, Caleb.
I mean, if you drink enough, you get a little quirky.
I hate you guys. So stupid. Okay.
I don't know if I have the will to go on.
So I'm gonna,
Please continue.
while I have the bag, I'm gonna check for things that I know that I saw everyone else pull out at the table. So like that
Yeah, you
letter
find
from
bracelets, necklaces, letter, all of it. Yeah, it's all in there.
Is
All the
any
stuff
of
that
it-
you saw.
Is any of it ours?
Yeah, like the letter from Vesper to Anzu. I want.
Yeah,
Make
that's
sure.
in there. Yeah.
I'm gonna take
Aw.
that.
Is my feather
Hand
in
it to
there?
Anzu.
No.
I want my feather back.
I want to make sure Zygon's Platinum Dragon statue isn't in there.
It is not.
Okay.
I was watching.
Hey.
I was watching pretty intently on that one.
Yeah, and whatever Lochnar.
It was his
Yeah.
loincloth.
Oh.
Loincloth.
He has that
Oh,
on,
yeah.
so
I
I feel like it's a
forgot.
bold move to be a
I-
thief
They
in a
didn't take
religious
that.
city. Like, I don't know.
I think that's the
Yeah.
best move ever. Be a thief in a religious city. No one really sees it coming. I mean, the ones who think they're safe, they're not safe.
And
That's
if
true.
they do get robbed, they blame it on their own ill doings.
They
you know?
blame it on some other thing. All right, let's not get too political.
Oh, okay. Now that's the line.
Well,
That is-
I made a joke that may have been line full, so
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then,
Honestly, it's same. This is...
I don't know. I think I'm done. I think that's all I wanted to do. Once I get all my shit, I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, I don't even. My brain just shut off.
Turn him into a hat.
Ooh.
into a hat.
Ooh. I'm gonna.
Polymorph him into a hat. You can't do
Can't
that.
polymorph into a hat.
It has
but I
to be a
can
beast. It has to be a beast if you're
I
using.
can polymorph him into like a mouse,
Yep.
and I'm gonna hold that
Or a
mouse.
regular wreck.
Wait, we
They
can't.
can't talk.
We can't talk.
All right,
Wait,
doing that ant talk.
we can't talk to him if you polymorph him though.
Well,
Don't
does
morph
anyone
him,
else
don't
have
morph
any
him.
questions for him?
Nah.
I don't really
Wait,
care what he
I
does.
have one more question. Are you working with the fortune teller, or are you just working for your own gain?
Yeah, it's column A, column B.
I just need a fucking answer, just yes or no.
And you just got an answer.
Is it a yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Well,
bitch.
nah.
You're gonna become a fucking mouse, you fucking prick.
Yeah, I'm gonna polymorph him into a rat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hold that rat and I'm gonna pet it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hang on a
fuck
second.
yeah.
Coming from a guy that's been to Boston and has been badmouthed by Bostonites
No.
before, I am glad that magic exists in this world because
Yes.
more Bostonites deserve to be turned into rats.
No offense to
Views of
Boston.
Corey
But
do not reflect the views of the Flagon Slayers.
this is all a joke. Please
What?
do not
Who?
sue us.
What Bostonites are watching our stream?
That's
You
true.
never know.
Hey, those gabagools, those
Hey, just
bad
forget about it.
motherfuckers can get the fuck out of here.
Now we're
Once
mixing-
again, Midwesterners. We have our own jokes against us.
You fucking
Yeah, feel free to make
flunkies.
fun of us.
Ope.
We might have more jokes against Midwesterners than Boston has against themselves, so...
Okay, so if you cast polymorph, the whole person goes away.
Fine.
Okay. Well, I'm just making sure because he's gonna counterspell your polymorph.
Counterspell? Are we talking about counterspell?
Counterspell. Somebody counterspell that counterspell.
Someone counterspell. Hold on. Hold on. Got a counterspell. Counterspell's in the chat.
I forget what my ruling on counterspell was again. You can counterspell a counterspell if I remember.
Yes.
correctly.
Yeah, we
That
just
was
kinda
it.
got
No
that.
further.
There's not really a ruling against counterspell because we made it into a
Or
meme.
isn't it's more of it's more
You
of a
can
house
just
rule.
counterspell however many times someone has counterspell.
You can only one person though. So like if Zygon
Yeah.
counterspells, only you can do it once. But if multiple people have it, it can chain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how counterspell
Much
came
like Magic
around.
the Gathering.
And you can use your reaction
Because
for someone else's counterspelling you to counterspell their counterspell and use your
Yeah.
spell.
yes.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
That's how
Hmm.
Hunter counterspelled to someone else counterspelling to Zygon counterspelling the counterspell.
Yes.
Which
He
is
just
That's why
why
it's a meme.
Please
just
stop
did-
using
he-
the word
he
counter.
just
Jesus
figured-
New
Christ.
drinking game?
So he counterspells your polymorph
I
unless
just-
Zygon counterspells his counterspell.
Zygon's busy.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Could Anzu do it?
I only have 2 spell
Oh, yeah.
slots.
This is something Hunter would do. You know it,
Yeah,
Jacob.
Antu can counterspell his. Here, let me see if he hits it. He does not.
Oh, if only.
That's fair.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah. He would have done it, though. He would have tried.
Whatever.
Okay, well, if I see him do that, I'm still gonna try and like grab him.
Make a grapple check.
I don't want that bitch running away. 17.
Yeah, you grab him.
Yeah. You got some little tricks up your sleeve, buddy.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Yeah.
He's not
Are
wrong.
these fortunes? Are they for real, or are these just a scam for you to get junk off of people?
I think they're legit.
Oh, so you
He
just
said some weird stuff about you.
take the opportunity to know that he's getting people's attention and then grab their stuff when you can.
Yeah.
That is
Pretty
how a
easy
scam
work.
works.
I think they're legit. He said a couple things that most people wouldn't know, so I don't really believe that it's a scam. But you know, you're a scam for sure.
Just you as a person.
You are a scam. I mean, me and you can't deny the fact that we've just figured you out.
You got him.
What are you doing here in the first place?
Oh, well, you know.
Outside of
there's
the
people.
Feywild.
Oh, well, you know. There's people here.
So it's just more entertaining here.
Yeah.
That's,
Plus, you get a lot more money.
that's a fair
What do you
point,
need the money
honestly.
for?
Buying stuff.
It's a fair point.
Checks out, yeah.
You know, rent, food, you know, basic human necessity.
I don't
Raccoons.
I'm not fully against what you're doing, but I am against the fact that you stole from us. So,
Oh, so
You
it's
fucked
bad
up.
when I steal from you, but not when I steal from other people.
well, you can't
Yeah,
get caught.
pretty much, yeah.
You don't want to get caught stealing. If you get caught stealing, you're doing your job right? And you just
Caleb, there's no honor among thieves. We know this.
that's true. I'll let them
Like,
figure it
you're
out.
not there.
Oh yeah.
A pocket is a pocket.
Thea,
gonna look at him and be like-
you deal with him how you want to deal with him.
Yeah.
He stole your chain shirt.
Yeah. Just don't fuck with me again, buddy. How about that?
Snip his balls off.
Maybe just a heads up. We may be coming.
Funny thing about Tanukis, when it comes to what Lagnar just said.
No testicles.
We're coming back.
No, they do.
Huge ones.
Huge. In,
Hold on.
balls.
in folklore, Tanukis use their scrotums to catch fish.
Ooh, interesting.
Ew.
So if we
Snip his balls off.
if we took his balls off, he just starved to death, right? So we're good.
Just a fair point for your future. If you see us coming by with your friend, maybe don't mess with us anymore. These
I think there's just better ways to make money with, obviously, your magical prowess. Maybe you should be more of an entertainer than a thief.
what he said.
I'll think about it.
Maybe set up a stand next to your friend.
You can even sell dolls that are as big as you. Kids would love it.
Ah ha ha.
You
Short
can
jokes.
steal a necklace here.
It's not a joke.
Yeah. Steal something here and there that costs about 5 gold a piece. Maybe you find one piece of item that's worth 50 gold, but if you're doing the right thing, you're making more than that in a day.
And you could be like a little local celebrity.
Are you guys seriously debating?
Yeah, we are.
Are you trying to give him like business advice? Like, what's happening?
Fuck yeah. Get him out of I don't.
You should
Why
start
not?
Get this guy to start a
Thea?
business.
Do it or do not. I'm not even in the room, but just come up with a solution.
I'm gonna walk away and start watching
give him a
Roger
good
stretch.
Just smack him
Yeah,
across the
no.
face and just walk away or something.
I'll
Yeah.
let the kids play with them a little bit
Yeah.
longer.
Yeah.
He starts to run away as the dragon begins to chase him.
All right, Broder. Let's go, Broder.
So, for sake of ease, we'll say that you guys watched the first two fights. Nothing super fancy, nothing super big. Lochnar, you watch inside Ferrum's room, waiting for him.
Without a
eventually
cup,
you hear,
without a mug, I assume.
yeah, you're just drinking straight from the keg. Nothing new for
Nice.
Lochnar. So, you hear the middle feet of Ferrum hitting the hall. The
Oh,
door opens.
Lochnar makes sure to prop himself up against the wall in a really, really cool.
Try and make his muscles as big as possible.
Exactly. Trying to try to, is there a stick of gum somewhere? Yeah, maybe appear like
He's fake
not,
chewing.
not so drunk, but try his best, hanging against the wall, looking nonchalant.
Yeah.
Out of the way.
So Farum comes in. He sees you. Doesn't say a word to you. Just sits down on his knees on the mat, getting ready to watch the fight that Broder is about to have. Pays
Lochnar
you
isn't gonna,
very little to no mind.
that's what Lochnar kind of expected. Lochnar's not going to say a word.
Okay.
Not a word.
So you guys watch Broder fight. Very, very strong. Very, very muscular. Punches are thrown. You see one of Broder's teeth gets knocked out as he's fighting. Blood runs down his mouth. But he does win the fight. He is victorious. His knuckles bloody, his face swollen, but he wins.
I
That
want to
hot?
do the same thing I used to do for Lochnar and use my thaumaturgy and chant Broder over and over again.
Okay.
See if he notices.
Broder might be a little concussed.
Oh.
How much do we win?
Love that.
Broder.
I don't know why I'm barking up this tree, but
How much do we win on the 100 gold, Jacob?
You get 200.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Lochnar, Farum, after watching the fight, so I see you have returned. To me, anyway.
Took a while. But I'm back, buddy.
Indeed. What is it you seek?
I need to know how you beat me. So handily. I can take being beaten, but the way you did it, you
You're
have to
of a
teach
man
me.
that has not been bested many times, aren't you?
That's very true, but I'm also a man that can't afford to be bested many times.
Why is that?
Just the people that are after me. They're very bad people, and they'd love to see me suffer, and I can't afford.
He stands up. He walks out. He leaves the door open for you.
Lochnar looks towards the keg. And then he walks out.
Okay. So Farum is at the end of the hall, and you see him turn as you walk out. He
Or do
just-
I also hear him?
Yeah, you can hear him. He's metal.
Yeah.
He looks at you. You see his robotic eyes glowing faint blue light, and he just motions with his head for you to follow him.
I follow.
So the rest of the crowd has begun to thin out. Broder is collecting his prize winnings.
Let's go, Broder.
But then you see Farum step onto the sand along with Lochnar. He squares up against you, Lochnar, and he looks at you. The reason you seek power is not the right reason. What is the
Then-
real reason, Lochnar? Why are you here?
I already told you. I don't wish to die yet. I wish to face my fears head on.
Perhaps. I think there's something deeper there.
Is facing your fears not a just quest?
No.
Will you not help me?
Facing your fears replaces them with new ones. But that's enough talk. Allow me to teach you in other ways.
That's all I ever came here to do.
And you see him just get into a stance. And that'll be where we end tonight's episode.
Oh, shit. They gon' fight.
Whack.
Oh!
Wait.
Oh!
Alright, Jacob, end us out.
All right, everybody. I want to say thank you so much for watching.
Fuck you!
And and we hope to see you next week. Have a good night, everybody.